Alright, how's it going? Today I'll be doing a review of a LEGO miniseries called Battle of Ord Mantell. This series was created by a YouTuber by the name of Mr. Watermelon. This was quite entertaining and it's very enjoyable. Now, Brian is an acquaintance of mine, so buddy, I hope you're ready for this. So here we go. Our story takes place on Coruscant, where Republic Commando Gregor survived Abathar and returned to Coruscant and be assigned to a new task force known as Beta Squad. Now, Beta Squad is not canon or legend material, it's all fan-made, but at least we have different characters and different personalities. It gives us a fresh look on different clone troopers. It also gives us a little nostalgia from our favorite TV series, The Clone Wars. The story continues on where Beta Squad are training on Camino. I actually like the helmets, it gives it that training simulation look. All seems to be going well until Backer gets blown up. It was good that Mr. Watermelon used different color schemes, that way you could tell who is who.
New plan. Heater and Flash split up and take opposite ends. Backer and I will bring up the rear. You're risking the whole trial. Good soldier never leaves.
What I just noticed that he snuck in an IG-88 droid. Maybe it's supposed to be a Magna Guard, I'm not sure. Then we are introduced to a character known as General David.
You have a call. Thank you, soldier.
Again, General David is not a Legends or canon material, he is strictly fan-made.
Just 3 more weeks and we're out of here, boys.
His character, very short and sweet, straight to the point. He's a Clone Wars
I
veteran.
worry sometimes they'll drag you so they stuck me here. Promoted me to general, whatever that means.
If General David is going to make a return,
The Republic didn't
at least update his armor, because the paint scheme is good, but the way it was done is not doing it for me. So it feels a little too sloppy. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was Watermelon Studios' first customization.
I've watched all of your trials.
But it's actually good to have a motivational character that can help push Delta Squad.
And there's one teammate of yours that just
attacking us a little bit at a time.
And this is where the fun begins. I absolutely love the set for the command post on Ord Mantell.
We have to shoot her down now or we'll be toast.
And what makes it even cooler is that missile launcher on top of the command post. The build for the outside is absolutely gorgeous. Just the amount of work, you can tell that there was so much work being done to make this set look so good that you can tell a lot of thought and a lot of heart was put in to make this set. I just love that little effect. Just the little things always count. It's really cool to see the use of Kashyyyk troopers. You know, something about the camouflage troopers just look really cool. I don't think you might see this too much, but you can actually see the troopers' arms moving back and forth when they're using their blasters. Just the little things, again, always count. We finally get a chance to see Beta Squad be put into action.
There's a patch of tall grass to our left. Our best bet is to sneak through there and over the bridge. We'll take out the spider droid from there. Finally, I get to blow something up.
Ready, rookies? I can't wait. Follow the leader.
But one little tiny complaint I have about this episode is the voice acting that was being done in this. I felt like there could be a lot of screaming and yelling that could have been done here, but it wasn't done, it wasn't implemented, and voice acting is not easy. And I don't think you want to be screaming and yelling when there are people over the house, because it sounds a little embarrassing. Trust me, it is.
Alright, heat and flare. You two get up to the front lines of supers and take out as many as you can, by any means necessary. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Scout and I will take out all the droids at the rear. That way they'll be fighting on both fronts. Alright then, let's go crush some more clankers. Eat this, stupid. Quad kill. Nice move. You know that's right.
What was added later on, it was implemented, was the use of sound effects. Since the Republic Commandos, they had a blaster, a particular blaster they used, and they made a particular sound. But I was glad that Watermelon Studios added it later on. I wish the Bacta sound effect was being used from the Republic Commando game,
Alright.
but that's okay.
We have a holocron to protect. Bust down the door.
I just love how the tank just rams right through and the clones don't even move.
That's not
They really hold the
Yes,
position.
explosive solution. My specialty. We got your back, Flare. Charge set, sir. Holocron will be on.
What I found really nice is that Mr. Watermelon Sr. gave his time to do the voice of Count Dooku. My best guess is with limited resources, I wish Watermelon Studios implemented some hair pieces to some of the characters.
We brought it back to old Mantell because we thought Dooku wouldn't look here again. But he will. Neo is right. Dooku is not an idiot. He will sense our presence here just like he did before, and he will come for us.
I guess you guys are right. This may have been a foolish decision on my part.
I agree with Gregor. I will take the holocron back to the Jedi Templar's vault. The security has been much improved there. We won't have to worry about it anymore. Excuse me, sir. This is a restricted area. We'll need to see some...
The sound effects for the clones getting choked, it sounds very believable to me. But it was in this part of the episode, I don't know if it was meant to be silly, or that he was so tired that he didn't want to put too much effort in making him sound like he was being force choked. And this is when things go from 0 to 60. Count Dooku using a shovel. And I will admit, that gave me a really good chuckle. That Commander Cody from Clone Army Customs is just awesome. We have a Phase 1 and 2 Captain Rex, but only a Phase 1 Commander Cody. I don't understand why LEGO didn't go out of their way to create a Phase 2 Commander Cody in LEGO form.
Garage. Let's go. I swear if I find out he killed Scout, I'm gonna blow him to bits. Not before I blast his head off, you won't. You wanna bet? Let him go.
I can understand why some of the soundtracks from Clone Wars wasn't used, but the soundtracks being used in this video match up really well. You would think that it was actually a part of the Clone Wars soundtrack. The medical bay set was actually done really nicely, but I would like to have seen it be done in white, but again, limited resources. But I still like this set.
That guy could sure wield a shovel. Well, we're certainly glad to know you.
The fourth episode, we get to see Backer finally shine with Rose Squad.
Definitely. 3, 2, 4, 5, 8, 8, 8, 6, 1.
And you can tell a lot more work and a lot more effort was put into this episode. You can even tell that there was more lighting used to prevent less light flicker. You can't even really see any form of light flicker. Not too much. Very little, but not too much. The set used in this arc is a big time upgrade from any previous sets we've seen in the series. It was nice seeing Backer again and with Rose Squad. The designs for Rose Squad are pretty nifty. The yellow and black for Backer is really nice, and it's very clean, and it looks really good on the Republic Commando.
It's been going along great. Oh, I almost forgot. Guys, meet Rose Squad.
Rose Squad designs are really nice. I just wish, again, that hair pieces were utilized in these characters. But the one character that wasn't doing it for me was definitely Grayson. He was way too... I don't know what the word is. He's too much of a, hey bud, let's party.
Get back to the mission. Oh, yeah, of course. This better work. Don't try to pull
8 is probably my favorite design. I just love the use of green and gray. It has that 07 feel to it, and it's real good homage.
The plan. Well, if you say so. Alright guys, we should split up to finish up what areas we didn't cover. I agree. How should we split off, boss? Let's see. I'll take you, Flair, and Doc, and Gregor, you take Heater, Grayson, and Eights. Sounds fair to me.
Something tells me
Alright then, let's
these
go.
scenes alone with 4 commandos must have taken a lot of time. Probably more time than any other scene. Most animations that are done or stop motions are done about 15 frames per second on average, sometimes 20 or 24, and it takes hours beyond hours just to finish up just a few seconds. So can you only imagine how long it took to make a 15-minute film? As an everyday person, you would have chores, you would have work, you would have college, or work and college. So how much time does that leave for you to do your hobby and to do what you love?
This is so boring. What are you doing?
I wouldn't be surprised if Grayson is the youngest part of the group, because what he did in this scene was really dumb. But at least we get to see some action.
Fight our way out. So much for this being a covert operation.
Enemies found.
But it was really good to hear some classic
Copy that.
battle droid sound effects. It was really good instead of just hearing a bunch of Mickey Mouse squeakers. And the battle droid voices used in Republic Commandos were very intimidating. They just sound scary, alongside the super battle droids as well. I remember playing Republic Commandos and realized how difficult it was
We're encountering
to
some heavy
beat
resistance
the
here.
super battle droids. In this episode, it got me on the edge, because I thought that the Republic Commandos, some of them, one or two of them were going to die. I honestly thought that was going to happen. But it's good that they didn't, but at the same time, and if one of them or a bunch of them died, what psychological effect would happen to the Republic Commandos? I was going to ask myself, how is it that he survived the attack? And I realized the Commandos have much stronger armor than normal average clone troopers.
Alright, there we go.
This scene was pretty interesting. It was actually cool to see a gunship and that tank in the same shot. Those sets alone are just awesome. Anything that's Clone Wars related is automatically awesome. And Watermelon Studios did a really great job in utilizing LEGO. Even the walls and designs that were used really adds up. Instead of using plain walls, it makes you realize how much thought was being put into making the sets. That Bacta tank looks really nice, actually. It was actually good to hear from Doc to explain why is it that Grayson and 8 behave the way they do, and it gets you a better backstory to make you like these characters even more.
We didn't used to be like this. When we lost 9-7, it really changed us. Well, now that
And
we're
we
all
get to
rested
see
up,
Commander
let's get back to
Cody,
business
and he
again.
gets to
We'll
tell
like
us
to head
that
to
they're on their way to
Mission after
Coruscant
success
for
and to
their
regroup.
next assignment.
Roger that, Commander.
So that made me wonder, will we get to see more? Will we get to see
One
Row
thing is certain,
Squad,
I'm never
Beta
coming back to
Squad,
this rock again.
or we get to see new characters?
on
Or
that one.
what? Maybe another episode of Ord Mantell.
We'll see
But
you
I
guys in a
realized
bit. Yep,
the Ord
see you there.
Mantell series is
Have a
over.
good ride. You as well.
Seeing Row Squad and Beta Squad split up, it made me feel more that we weren't going to really see them together again. When this scene showed up at the ending credits,
Did you guys hear about what
and
happened
when
to Tup and
Gregor
Fives?
mentioned
Yeah, something
Fives
about
and
the
Tup,
data chip. Pretty
I
scary.
said to myself,
They can just
wait
flip
a
the
minute.
switch
And not too long ago,
like it.
Watermelon Studios
Nah, I don't believe it.
mentioned
Nothing in
about
my brain's
Order
telling me what to do.
66,
I'm with Flair on
and
this
I
one.
can't wait to see
I
that.
wouldn't worry about it too much, boss.
And what
Doesn't
made
change
this
the fact
even
that
more
there's no
interesting is
resources.
that this story is
Yeah,
actually
you guys are
connected to the Clone Wars. It's not just some random fan-made story out of the blue, out of nowhere, but it's actually connected to the Clone Wars. Make sure you check out Watermelon Studios, subscribe to his channel, and give him the support that he
Go on,
deserves.
Commando. Is it true?
I had a lot of fun reviewing
I heard about
the
Fives and Tup
series.
and-
It's definitely one of my favorites, and I'm looking forward to any other videos that come up in the near future.
I found it just
Overall,
so I removed
Battle
the
Ord
link.
Mantell
I can give you
is a
instructions on
great
how to remove
fan
the others.
series.
You must not tell anyone.
Thanks for watching this video review. Be sure to subscribe to Watermelon Studios. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel for more of LEGO content. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and a notifications button. And as always, keep on building.